Hi guys. So I am a sweaty mess. My computer's like, you have a million messages. I just got back from cycle class, and as you can see, I'm a sweaty mess. It was such a great class. I'm so happy that my schedule sort of allowed me to work out, and that's sort of how I always feel with working out. For those of you that don't know, I'm a Pilates instructor, and in theory, it should be like a lot easier for me to find time for myself to like work out than it normally is. But yeah, I'm always like super happy and like proud of myself when I get out there and I'm able to like take class. And I love like class environments too. I feel like they're so encouraging and supportive. And so yeah, today was just super, super great. So I probably should have done this before. Like now everything is sopping wet in sweat. But, you know, time escapes me sometimes. I thought I would do a really quick outfit of the day. Now, for those of you who like work out or I don't know, like gym clothes, because they're super comfortable. I've always been the type of person who like would so much rather wear like comfy clothes, like comfy pants or like a comfy top versus like, you know, normal clothes. So I thought I would share it with you if you care. I don't know. Maybe you don't. That's totally cool too. So today I went, I guess the point of all of that was that I like to put a little bit of thought into like what I'm wearing to the gym or what I'm wearing to work, primarily because it's like one and the same for me. I don't know. And I always feel like putting a little bit of thought into like what you're gonna wear, a little bit of thought of like what you're gonna wear to the gym just makes you feel a little bit more confident. Not that you like have to work out, because obviously you don't. But for me at least, it always makes me feel like, oh, okay, like I'll go to the gym because I feel good in these gym clothes, or like I put this outfit together, now I should probably go. So I'm wearing today, or what I wore to cycle was this red top from Lululemon, and then these gray sort of capri length pants from Lululemon. I'm not sure you can see. They sort of cut off mid-calf. These pants they're not my favorite because you can kind of see where the sweat is, which is like so gross and TMI. So I tend to wear them only if I, one, know that I'm not going to get super sweaty, like if I'm teaching or if like I'm in a dark room. Like I live pretty close to the cycle studio, so by the time I get in, it's not a big deal. But I do have to say, these pants I've had for so long, and they've held up really well. So I think that, you know, that's why I really like Lululemon. Besides their stuff just being super comfortable and like cute, it does hold up really well. So I think most of my things have, like, I don't think I've ever had a hole in anything. I know one jacket, the zipper broke, but that's the only sort of issue I've had. So I mean, to each his own. I'm sure like some people have had more issues with Lululemon than others, and it is extremely expensive. But again, I'm a Pilates instructor, and I do recommend, like, if you do want to go and like get a bunch of Lulu stuff, to try to find an outlet if you have an outlet near you. That's always a really great option. Or like wait for one of their sales. They don't have sales often, but when they do, jump on it. So, instead of like the normal Fitspo, like, let me show you my abs, or like, look at my bicep, which is like relatively non-existent, I thought I would sort of share my Fitspo with you. And Fitspo, for those of you who don't know, is fitness inspiration. And sort of my advice, or like my Fitspo to you, is look at yourself and use yourself as inspiration. I'm so guilty of like going on Pinterest and like looking at like people who have like amazing bodies and like, oh wow, they're so like sculpted, or like she's so strong looking and like I want to look like that, and like I'm guilty of that. But I always find that like that's not what is going to drive me to the gym. That's not what is going to like make me work out really, really hard when I'm in class. It's always kind of pulling from experience and like pulling from the inner you. And I find that like talking to yourself really encouragingly, I think it's so easy to like talk yourself down and be like, oh, I don't look like her, or I don't look like him, and like, why should I go to the gym? And like, you know, or while you're there, just like to be staring at everyone else like, oh my God, she looks so good, or he looks amazing, I can't believe that I'm here, I'm never gonna look like that. So I think sometimes it's better to just like kind of put your blinders on and just keep the encouraging words flowing. And I'm sure we've all had at least one moment in our lives where we've been really proud of something that we've accomplished and we've done, whether that be like get a really high score in a test, or do something really nice for a family member, or win a contest, or win, I don't know, pageant is coming to mind for one. I never done pageants, but like maybe you won a pageant, or maybe you booked a really amazing job, or scored a really cool interview. And like there's one thing, at least one thing in your life that I'm sure you can be really proud of. And I find that like going back to those moments and trying to harness the emotion of that moment is one of the greatest ways to keep yourself motivated and keep yourself going and show yourself that you are really strong. You're strong, you're smart, you're independent, and you can do it. And that's sort of like the Fitspo that I will give you, is the idea of just looking within and knowing that you're awesome. And like, I'm sure that there's something that you've done in your life that's awesome too, and pull from that. The last thing I wanted to share with you was I bought a few juices at the juice press and thought I would just show you which ones I got. It's hard to say like, oh, I try to drink one juice a day, because I'll go days without juicing. I do think it's important, and at least for me, like I'd rather drink a juice than like make this huge salad, and I'm lazy. End of the story is just like I'm lazy, and I'd rather like buy a juice than anything else. Juices are kind of pricey, especially in New York City, so I do try when I can to like just buy groceries and eat my nutrients, but sometimes I do treat myself. Full disclaimer, anything that I do works well for me, or I'm just like, it's a constant journey just trying to figure out what works well for my body before, during, and after workouts. So it's not me preaching to you guys about like what I do and that it's the be all and end all. I just thought I would share what juices I got today. So the first juice I got was this Cocoa V raw juice blend, and it is literally just raw, pure, unpasteurized coconut water and vegan probiotic. I was just looking for something that was going to be super hydrating, and that's pretty well why I pulled this one. It's really good. Raw coconut water, what I've found is that it's a bit sweeter than like the other coconut waters that are out there. So if you prefer, it's tricky. Like it's sweeter in a more natural way, which does taste different than the other coconut waters that you find at like the grocery store and stuff. So if it's raw and unpasteurized, it will just have like a sweeter bite to it. I have to say I probably prefer like the other, like for some reason the other brands are like, going right out of my head. I can't think of them. But I kind of like it with a little less sweet bite to it. But this is really good, and I'm going to finish that. The next juice I got, and I'm not going to like drink all of these in one sitting. Obviously, I'm going to I'll probably drink the coconut water, take a shower, and then bring these two with me to work. This one is called Liquid Gold, and I actually had this one the other day, and it was so good. It's orange, filtered water, turmeric, pineapple, grapefruit, carrot, ginger, lime, and sea salt. I was scared that this was going to be too spicy because I've had some of their, I've had Fireball and I've had a couple other of their, really spicy drinks. And, let me tell you, their drinks, when they say they're spicy, and normally it will say on the bottle if it's spicy, and you can always ask anyone who works there because their drinks are super spicy, the ones that have cayenne in them. Oh my goodness. So I was a little bit nervous about this one, being that it had turmeric and ginger in it, because a lot of their ginger drinks are a lot. But this one actually, I think it, you know, it might be the orange, the carrot that like sort of takes it down a level. So I would say that liquid gold's a great option for those of you who may like who want the extra kick of like a spice like turmeric, and the health benefits, because turmeric is a really great like anti-inflammatory. And like the idea of drinking like something that has ginger in it, because that's also really great for your immune system, but don't want to like scorch their throat. So I would say liquid gold is great for that. And then the last drink I got was strawberry shake, and I got it in this wee size, and I like love that they carry their drinks in different sizes. I didn't even do this on purpose, but this is like their full size, their full bottle. They don't have any, I don't believe that they have full bottles bigger than this one. This, I want to say, is 16 fluid ounces, yes. This is 16 fluid ounces, and these normally cost anywhere, this one was $7.99, but normally these cost, I mean, anywhere from $7.99 to like $12, which is pretty expensive for juice. And then they have these sort of like medium-sized, longer and thinner ones. This one was $7, and again, the price assortment you can always just check when you get there. And then they have these smaller ones, which I kind of love because, you know, sometimes you only just want a little bit, especially if you're eating like a big lunch or you're not sure if you're gonna like it, but you want to try it. This one was $5. It's called Strawberry Shake, and it is their homemade almond milk. Homemade, did I say that right? Homemade almond milk, coconut milk, strawberry coconut nectar, and vanilla. I really love this. It really does taste like a strawberry shake, so it almost tastes like a little bit of a treat. And I try to get strawberry in when I can, because I believe strawberry is high in zinc. I could be totally wrong. Please leave me a comment down below if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure strawberry is high in I'm pretty sure strawberry is high in zinc, and I feel like I am deficient in zinc sometimes, so. And those were all the juices I got today. I don't really fun fact, my husband and I did try a juice cleanse once. We bought all of these fresh vegetables at the farmer's market. Our whole fridge was just like veggies. It was amazing. We took a picture of it, put it on Instagram. I was like so pumped for this juice cleanse. I made it through the first, I want to say like 5 hours of the juice cleanse, and I turned into a crazy person. Like, I was so like moody and like so hungry, and I could not do it. My husband ended up doing it for like 3 days, which was pretty amazing. So yeah, this is definitely not a juice cleanse. I'm still eating food, and like sometimes I like juice. So that was it. I just wanted to sort of share my little fitness day with you. And that's it. I hope everyone is having an amazing day, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye.